How are we, everyone? It's just a video. I'm just putting on my phone. A lot of changes happening at the minute with myself and Road Hunters, and I'm not quite sure where the future is. I'm not quite sure where we're going. We've had a nice, I've had people follow us, get some really good comments about the channel, get some great comments about the interviews and about the vlogs. But life's taking a bit of a turn. Behind me, as you'll see, there is no unit anymore, and that was going to aim to be like a base of where I could vlog out of the cars, have somewhere for long term, really build two of my dream cars, an incredible track car, an incredible drift car. That is on a transporter. I'm going to drive it now. Fortunately, massive thank you to the car community and the rallycross community, Phil Chicken and Corey Padgett, really helping us out. I can get somewhere to store that. Saxo's still up at the farm with the Mavisons and the rally community. That I need to get put back together. Realistically, I'm not competing next year in rallycross. Probably not going to be competing for a few years. Financially, it's just not doable. There's too many other things we've got to sort out. I've also got to sort out some things mentally as well. I'm not doing so great on that regard, but we'll come on to that. And yeah, so we'll get the Saxo back together, and then unfortunately, instead of going down the kind of route, either turn it into like a little track race car or continuing rallycross, or turn it into a super modified car. It's probably going to have to get sold. If anybody is after a production rallycross car or a track car good to go, let me know. Just need to finish refreshing it and put it back together, really. That's going to be devastating. It's got a lot of sentimental value. It's my first ever car, race car, and to be honest, I never wanted to get rid of it. So this one will go into storage, the RX-8 with M54. I don't know how long it's going to be before we're back vlogging car stuff. I had some videos to put up of doing this unit, and I hadn't put them up because when I was about to, I got the news a couple of weeks ago that we were getting kicked off here, and it just put us, just devastating, really, absolutely devastating. Especially with the electronics projects I want to do, with the electronics with the cars, with the stuff I want to develop, potentially then to sell on and move on. The welding, restoring cars, all these things in the future. So it's going to be put on the back burner for a little bit. As well as that, mentally I'm not doing so good. Not just because of this situation, but there's quite a few things going on. My PTSD's been quite bad. A lot of things mentally going on that from my past, which have come back to haunt me, or are traits that realistically I didn't put in the work in the last couple of years when I've been to therapy. And I kind of came out about my sexuality and being bisexual, pansexual. A lot of things were getting better, and I did some fantastic ex-cult counselling. Went into counselling, which I didn't even put together in the end, but the counsellor, when we were going through different parts of my youth, was very much about realising the narcissism family tree. And I didn't put it together until obviously just had to say it plainly, even though I'd been told this by other people about my family and the abuse I went through and the alcoholism. And unfortunately, when I came out of that and I was safe, I didn't put it together to be safe. I have an incredible relationship with an incredible person who I truly believe stopped me from dying very young. She was able to show me love, to show that I could be loved and that I could love, and that I wasn't what my past was, which was realistically not very nice. And what I was like when I left that was not a nice person. Fortunately, at that time, I'm still an alcoholic. I'm 7 years sober now. Alcoholic and some pain med abuse. And the problem was, I went into therapy 2 years ago, and I spent a long time after becoming sober where I was still in that victim mentality, and most ways not taking accountability. 2 years ago I started therapy, started next cult therapy, and when we went into the narcissism and realizations of my family. Recently I've been doing EDMR therapy, which is going to be very good, but has unlocked an awful lot of feelings, emotions, memories and realizations. EDMR is it's very weird for me. I don't quite understand it. It doesn't make sense in my head, but it's just something positive. The problem was, in the last 2 years, I've not put the work in outside of the therapy sessions. And for when you really are messed up, you need to put that work in as well. You need to put the journaling work, the reading, the talking. And I was leaving it specifically to my partner to almost tell me what to do. And that's not good enough, that's not fair. And when we look back at my behaviour, there's a lot of toxic traits that were obviously very valid when I came out of my home and we got together, and I kept on doing. When I was an alcoholic, but then even after that, when I'd sobered up, I still hadn't changed my mentality. And then even recently, there's still been old traits that I hadn't realised and I hadn't got rid of, and that's not acceptable and it's not good enough, and that's on me. And I think a lot of recovery and moving forward emotionally is you have to accept those things. There are things I don't remember, but when you piece it together, it all makes sense. So there's a lot going on at the minute. I've lost this, which was devastating. Currently moving house. I'm moving to a house share. Day job's going well, but I've got to manage the stress of that. So I don't know what the future is of the road hunters. I'll be honest with you, I really don't. What is the future of the road hunters? I enjoy doing the interviews. I love vlogging. I haven't really got anything to vlog, to be honest. So what do I vlog about? And keep doing the interviews, but then with things going on with myself, needing to work on myself with my work, my PhD, needing to work on savings backs and future preparation and money, working on myself, working on my relationship, working on sexuality, because there's still an awful lot of mental issues around that from abuse. I don't know what the future holds for it, I'll be honest. I get wonderful comments from people saying how much they love the interviews and how much they've loved being on it. And people saying they love the interviews and they love the love the interviews, love the vlogs, love the positivity. But it don't make me any money. Okay. Now, yes, I was growing this platform. I wanted to grow this platform into something that I could bring people on to interview to share their stories. If we take the likes of Corey Padgett and his story, it was amazing to have somebody come to me and want to share that and give them a platform. And we're in our infancy still. Lots of ideas, but no time and no money. I'm not racing next year again. I can't afford to run the Saxo in production rallycross. Thought about maybe doing some sprints, but realistically, money again, what do we do? So yeah, I'm not sure. We've got the RX-8, which I'll store in. The Saxo, we put back together. Potentially I need to sell that. See what happens there, if anybody wants in a production rallycross car or track car. Just need to refresh it and put that back together. The RX-8 build is going to be put on hold for a while. We obviously need to get the money together for like the big stuff, like the roll cage, the ECU, the turbo. And then I think once we've got those things, then we can start to make a move on it, because I have the seats for it. I can rewire it. I've got to make my own PDM. There's all these electronic things that I wanted to do here, all the electronic projects and the car projects to move on with, and as well as just home electronic stuff. I find it very interesting. Kind of links in a little bit to my research as well, and my love in work. So I don't know what to do. At the minute, I'm thinking of stopping Roadrunners, unless there is enough people where it actually does make a difference to where they want to, if they think that the interviews, the vlogs of trying to do the mental health awareness works, maybe we adjust it slightly. So feel free, anybody, to find me a DM or text, whatever it's going to be. I'm going to see. I've got a lot of work to do on myself. It's a lot of work to ensure the person I want to be is at the front of, the foreground. Get my work done, get my PhD done. I've got some exciting potential research projects coming in on there as well that I'll be working on. So yeah, it's things are taking a back burner at the minute. So that's it really. I'm going to wrap up. It's a bit of a depressing one, this. Not really much to say. I suppose we can finish it though in the positive, that you have to realise and understand that no matter what you come from and no matter what you think of yourself, you have to work on yourself. You constantly and never stop. You always work on yourself to push forward to be the person you want to be. Nobody can control you, okay? Less like them and more like me, okay? And you do it. You can do it, no matter what. No matter what the stresses are outside, in your life, in personal life, it can happen. So we got this, and we can do it. Things just take a bit of a turn here and there. So yeah, we'll see what the future holds. Send me some messages, people, or comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you've been favourite parts of this channel as well, if you get this far in this video, and I will catch you on the other side, whatever that may be, everyone. Stay safe, look after yourselves, keep hydrated, make sure you eat, look after your mental health. Alright, remember, driven minds are always there for you. And yeah, stay safe, everyone. See ya.